think about a time when you were struggling, right? Did you tell anyone? And have you ever had any struggle admitting to someone that you were struggling with your mental health?
Yeah, I think it just is in general quite hard to admit mental health things, and even though there's more awareness about it now, it's still very hard to talk about. I think when I first moved to uni, it's more lonely, you're in a different place, new friends, but I think my family has always been very supportive, and like when you start talking to friends, you realise that people are very much going through the same thing as you, and I think that's really helped. And obviously people who need professional help, people, it's like your physical health, you would take care of that. So yeah,
a few times after there was a death in the family, and you're struggling, you're kind of blanking out, and it wasn't easy to kind of reach out, because you kind of feel alone, I suppose, and that was something that I needed to do, and I did in the end.
Yeah. And is that something that you would say that stopped you from opening up?
Well, you're not the only one in your family, so you kind of feel like everyone else is suffering, so you kind of don't want to speak up, because I suppose you feel guilty because they're struggling and you're struggling.
Yes.
And people's grief is their own, and people's mental health is their own, but you don't realise someone else is struggling. But if you talk about it, that's the best way to kind of open up really.
What made you scared to admit that?
It's when you're trying to manage your thoughts and you don't know how they're going to come out. So you struggle a bit to process and to actually initiate a conversation. It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
But I feel like once it gets going, you can maybe get a bit easier.
I resonate with that as well. And
yeah, sometimes I feel like once you start talking about it too, like it's much easier, but sometimes it feels like when you're at like rock bottom, it feels like you're completely alone, and there's nobody else to speak to, and nobody else feels the same. But once you actually open up, you realise like a lot of people feel the same way, or like struggle with their own mental health kind of thing. Yeah.
When I'm struggling, I talk with my friends and hope they have a good sentences to me and help me in this situation.
that's great. You reach out to your friends.
Yeah, for me it's the same. I think my body is not for a normal type, so when I can talk to my friends like Josh, he gives me good expertise.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I definitely have, just because like I suppose fearing of being judged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Great.
Yeah.
So that's what prevented you from opening up, you would say?
Yeah, I definitely would say so.
Okay. You're never alone, and you don't have to struggle in silence. Pieta House provides a safe space to seek help. That's www.pieta.ie. Speaking up is the first step.